darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Stand by me. Stand by me.
You are hearing the beautiful voices of the teachers over at Cabrillo Middle School in Santa Clara. Now, they all collaborated to make this video for their students who have had to endure one of the most challenging school years of their lives because of the pandemic. Joining us now is the band director, Kosuke Okamura, and the principal of Cabrillo Middle School, Principal Terry Flora. Guys, thanks so much for joining us. We love seeing these kinds of stories because they're so heartwarming. I get goosebumps just listening to it. Tears kind of fill up in my eyes because I'm not a student, but I know what they have gone through. My niece and nephew are in elementary school. It's tough at that age. And it's even tougher, I think, for the teachers and faculty because you want to try to provide that, similar experience, but it's just been so tough with Zoom, I can only imagine.
Yeah, definitely. Mr. Flora, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it's like you said, it's been a very unique year. It's been tough for so many, and we've had to find ways to really build our community virtually. And luckily, we have the amazing Mr. Okamura here to lead the way for our music department.
Kosuke, were you the kind of driving force behind all of this? I'm sure Principal Terry had to approve this, but were you kind of like the musical force behind it?
In some ways, yes, but without everybody's support, we couldn't have done this. It was initially Mr. Flora's idea, Principal Flora's idea, to record "Stand By Me," and it was gonna be just a collaboration between the ukulele club and Mr. Flora. And I was gonna play some percussion on it, and it just turned into this big project of just getting all the staff in it, and we had fun doing it, and all the staff had a great time doing it. Yeah, and it turned out really, really fun song. So.
Tell me how you were able to organize that, because I'll tell you, organizing that many people in person is not easy. You factor in the virtual aspect of it. Organizing the movements, the singing. I mean, how is that done?
So there is an app called Upbeat, and what you could do is you could record it at your own time. So what I did was I shared the link where people could log on, the teachers could log on to, and they just record it at their own timing. And some teachers I had to actually track down after school and force them to sing or ask them if they wanted to sing or dance, and most of them they said yeah, of course, and that's how it worked out.
Principal Flora, you have been principal at this school. During your time as principal, obviously this last year has been something that no one in our lifetimes, I think, has experienced. What was it like kind of trying to be a leader at a school during a time like this?
What's fun is it's actually my first year as a principal at this school. So what a year to take over a site, right?
Wow.
No, it's just been a challenge for so many educators out there. Cabrillo's similar challenges as other schools, but really we have a great staff here, great community. Santa Clara Unified has amazing support. Top down parents and students and district office, everybody. So we had a lot of folks helping out to get us through this school year, and I'll tell you, it's something that we'll never forget.
Well, I can imagine that this being the first year that you're principal there, it's kind of like going down like the black diamond of ski slopes. It's from this point on, it's got to be easy, right?
There's always going to be challenges, every year, but yeah, this has a unique set of challenges for sure.
Have the students seen the video yet?
Yes, so that was actually part of our spring concert that we just had this past Wednesday, and that was the closer song, and we had a lot of feedback from the students and the parents and the teachers as well. So kids loved it. They actually had a great time, and we got some in-person students and online students, and I showed it to one class before the concert. Just wanted to make sure we were doing the right thing, and all the kids loved it, so I was like, all right, cool. I have to
love
definitely
it.
put this. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I know that when, as humans, we go through times of difficulty and challenge and all of that, when we come out on the other side, at least I know this for myself, when you think back at how hard it was, but you also remember the good times, and those kind of shine brighter than everything else. And having a video like this for the students serves as that. In years to come, they'll think back to, during the pandemic, they had to do Zoom classes every night, and it was, so hard. Their parents were probably going nuts, but then they also have this video to kind of turn to, and it's the kind of thing where you think about it and just brings a smile to your face at any age, really.
Yes, even for us, like even when I watch back this video, it makes me smile, and it's such a great memory for all of us. I think going forward, looking back at this video, we could say, oh my gosh, there was a time like this when we have to do classes online, and yeah, it's I think it's great, and I'm happy that people liked it and kids liked it and the staff liked it. So I can't thank the principal Terry and also all the staff that contributed to the video, and yeah, it's fantastic.
It is definitely one of those stories that you think of when you have your grandkids and you're like, oh, when I was in school and we had to go to class via computer every day. By then, their grandkids probably won't even know what a computer is, but it's just one of those stories that you end up telling later on in life. It's educators like you two that I think make the process of learning so fun, and given just the circumstances of the past year, I think something like this and just the way you kind of came together to do that, I think it kind of shows how no matter how dark of a time we're in, we can always find the good. And you both are, I think it's so inspirational to see people like you in positions that you are in. Kosuke, Principal Flora, is there anything, like a message you want to give to the parents out there, the students, and just everyone at Cabrillo Middle School?
I'll go first because I think Mr. Flora has something better than what I have to say. So I just want to say, great job, kids and the parents that stuck around this year. We got through this year, and it was such a tough time, but all the kids got through it. Especially playing music online is not the easiest thing to do, but I love seeing the kids progress over this year and just coming together and just overcome this hard year. And a lot of kids did, after this year, they came to me. They're really excited for the next year. So don't give up and keep pushing and keep pursuing your dreams, and don't let this year push you down.
Principal Flora?
Yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to Mr. Akamura, our music students, our whole staff, our community for all coming together, not just for this video and this event, but really for the whole year. We had a campaign, Cabrillo Strong, no matter the distance, and that really embodied what we were doing throughout the year with our various community building events. So it's a year we will always remember for sure. We're going to build on this, continue to make Cabrillo stronger and stronger every year. But just thank you for giving us the time.
Well, you guys are absolutely awesome, and I can tell you students under your care or under your wings are probably just as equally awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us this afternoon, and thanks for sharing the video with us.
Thank you so much.